If you're in the path of Hurricane Irene, there are essential things you need to know to keep your family and your home safe, and we've been talking about these. Many stores up and down the East Coast are already sold out of water, flashlights, and batteries, but it's not too late to find what you need. You might be able to find some of these things right at home. So home improvement expert Danny Lipford is here this morning. Danny, good to see you again.
Good to see you again, Jeff.
Let's start with the chairs, because a lot of people worry about the deck chairs, things being outside, securing them. What do we do with those?
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, I've lived through many hurricanes where I'm I'm
Yes.
from, and everybody waits to the last minute. But that's one of the things, before the winds get too rough, get outside and get your patio furniture or anything that become airborne, get it inside if there's any way possible, in your garage, inside the house. But you're going to run out of room sooner or later.
Take it inside if you can, but if you can't.
If you can't, grab a rope. If you don't have a rope to tie everything together, maybe tie it to a tree. Everybody has a garden hose, and it's real convenient just to kind of
wrap it around
through some of the furniture, and then you're able to kind of tie it together, and then maybe tie it to a tree or some kind of substantial object, so that it won't be blowing all over the place. It can stay in one little spot.
Making it a little more difficult. That's a good idea. Tie it to a tree potentially.
Yeah.
All right, let's move inside as we prepare.
Sure.
What are we looking at here?
Well, when you move inside, and of course, again, outside, make sure the car's in good shape. You want to put the car in a safe spot, and also everybody needs to know how to turn off the power and the gas and the water, just in the event there's a problem there.
Where those outlets are.
Exactly. Okay. Where that. But inside, you want to grab any of the plastic containers or glass containers that you have. Fill them up with water. Put them in the freezer. Make as much ice as you can, because ice is going to be your friend when all of the power goes off.
If you have room in the freezer.
If you have room, of course, that's always a challenge there as well. And then later on, when the power's out, you can take these and move them down into the refrigerator section, and make sure the kids keep the refrigerator closed. You tell them that all the time.
They never do.
But it's real important when the power's off, and that way you can hold on to your perishable goods a little bit longer.
I've heard someone say fill up the bathtub with water.
Well, it's a good idea, because the thing is a lot of times the water supplies will be cut off, and a lot of people don't realize that you'll be able to continue flushing the toilet by removing the lid, dipping water out of the tub and into the back part of the toilet, and you can continue using the toilet even if you don't have water coming into your house.
Electronics, batteries, all that other stuff.
Yeah, real important to charge everything that you can charge up while you have power. Your iPhone, your iPads, you can entertain the kids a good bit when you have your iPad and so forth, and the essential need for the communication. Also, your video cameras, your still cameras, and use that time. Of course, everybody they know that they need to record everything, your possessions, condition.
Take pictures of your house, video your house for insurance purposes.
Go ahead and do that right now. You may want to put it on a jump drive. You may want to go ahead and put that on some online storage. Very important there as well.
That's a great idea.
And then last minute, if the power goes off, you don't want to scramble around for all of the essentials that you need. So good idea to put together that last minute storm kit. Get your laundry basket. Start putting things in there like your first aid kit. Hopefully you won't need that. And also battery powered radio. Really good in order to keep up with what's going on. Here's a good one too. If the power goes out, you can still charge your cell phone on your car. So you want to have that in your kit. Flashlight, batteries, grab every one of them.
As many flashlights as you can.
As many as you can. Some of them are going to be bad. And then this is an important thing. A little bit of money, your important documents like your deed or any wills or anything that you have in your house, put it in a Ziploc baggie, so that in the event that you have to evacuate very quickly, you can grab the basket and go. Prescription pills, make sure you do that. Hand sanitizer, that's something that a lot of people find very valuable.
All those essentials in the laundry basket.
Old-fashioned deck of cards. You'd be surprised how that enables you to really, prolong some of those
keeps the kids
times.
entertained.
Exactly. So, all the essentials. Don't forget about the dogs, food, water, that kind of thing. Very important.
Danny Lipford, thanks so much.
Hey, all right, my pleasure.